Can you hear them? Hey everyone, it's May 20th. I hope you enjoyed a little video with the birdies. They were like all over the place in the ocean. I was having my coffee, the door of the store was closed, because I do have my coffee downstairs, and I could hear all this commotion coming from outside. And I'm like looking up, and no way, they're gonna fly away. 5 minutes later, they're gonna fly away. Another 10 minutes passed, and they were still there, so I did have to show you guys. And I have to order cages. I cannot keep the birds, my birds, as you saw, upstairs and me being downstairs. I want to have them close to me. And I don't know what to buy. Should I get with stands, without stands? Have them on chairs? I don't know. But I can't bring them with those bird cages. They make too much of a mess. Because at the bottom, there's nothing and the seeds just keep falling out. Decisions, hard decisions. Let me just show you the outside because the sun has kind of hid and it's getting kind of cooler, like 1 degrees, but it's boiling hot. Yeah, the outside is coming out perfectly. So I was thinking of hanging them on those poles if I get the hanging kind. But I'm afraid like the sun, the wind, everything is going to be attacking them. And then where should I put them in winter? Ugh. You see, oh wow, that almost hit us. The plant in the full sun is doing well. What I don't think birds can do in full sun 24/7. And then winter will come, so we don't want to spend on cages twice. My beat up car. My new used beat up car that I got a year ago. A year and something. But the outside is turning perfectly, and Monday we're opening. A lot of garbage being shut out. All this has to be put in place and washed. All this put away when he's finished painting those columns. From dark green, they're turning simone, kind of a pinkish peach color. And he did him another hand today, the second hand. Now we're going to go for the third hand tomorrow because he had to go to a funeral. Another person, this is the third person that has died in a week. And none of them from corona, all from cancer. As you see, I can't figure out where to put bird cages outside. Should I get with the stand? If I get them with the stand, they're going to be kind of, and they're going to cost me around 130 each. Well, I'll have the birds here, so I can be with them. They can be with me all day long. So I do have my coffee here. I do have lunch here. Almost everything here. Outside in the balcony, I don't see them at all. In the house, well, there's no one inside. Down here with those cages, I cannot have them. Because if I put them on the, like one table's with the computers right now. Others with books. See, they're leaving slowly. And there's only one table left. Here, the one behind us. And this table, which we sit. So, I have to make like drastic decisions, and I'm not really sure what to do. If I get them with a stand, they're going to cost me like 130, 140 each cage. If I get them without the stand, they'll be around 130, 140 for both. But where am I supposed to put them? So I was thinking with two stands, having one over there, like one close to the fireplace because we never lit it, one on the other side so I could see them, and they'll all be close to windows. Plus plants are coming, and with a rolling stand, I could just roll them outside, kinda, in the afternoon hours when someone's outside, and during the day I can have them inside the store. But if I get the big cages, I'll have to put them down on chairs or on tables, and kids putting their hands in, and then putting them back down on the floor during the night, putting them back up. So it's a big decision, and I'm probably gonna go with the first one with the stands. But let me just show you guys. And the decision, as you can see, is really hard because I could get 2 cages for the price of one, but wouldn't be able. And it would be nice, but having the other cages is really expensive, and I'm like freaking out. I don't know what to do. I literally don't know what to do. And we also have English school today, so I have to drive over there at 2:15. We're on the road in the boiling hot sun with a heat wave. And yes, the people that make the dye your hair, the hair salons, and the beauticians that fix your are open. It's been like 2 weeks they're open now, but I haven't gone because I was too lazy and I don't feel like it. But I've been breaking. It's like my head is having a headache. I don't know. What cage should I get? Those two beautiful cages, the humongous ones? Well, they're not that big, but they have the stands or without the stand. Like with the stand, they're like a little bit smaller, but with the stand, okay, without the stand, they're a little bit bigger and cheaper. But where am I gonna put him? But with the stand, they're a little bit smaller. Yeah, about this big all around. And you could just put him back and forth. Hard decision. And I've been also waiting. No, I'm not waiting for 45 plants. That's how much the plants are going to cost me with the fertilizer that I've ordered. Do I need those plants? Yes. Just joking. Well, I need some planters, some soil, and some hangers. And some change for the plants. And I'm getting a few more for outside. Remember, we're trying to make the place good. Chain for bikes, so I can take it outside and actually chain it to something so they won't steal it. And 2 cages for birds. There's a lot that has to be done. And now you say, but you're a frugal channel, you're not supposed to spend. Yeah, well, for me to make money and be different, I changed it up outside. Oops, sorry, my hand's shaking. I changed it up outside, put the rocks. This is a really expensive rock that I put like a lot of years ago. It's called Petra Dipsu, Rock of the Dipso, and this is like really expensive. But it was a small thing. My bar. I did the outside with rock, so now I look beautiful. I'm painting the outside, not all of it. Most of it, like those little columns. I have to put plants. Maybe this year they'll look like really, but next year they're going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. They're going to grow. Like the plant you saw yesterday, the succulent by the ocean. So, people will want to come. Like, there's me, there's a store that says Sublaka and Fish right beside me. There's my brother-in-law's store that sells coffees, beers, sandwiches, like crepes and stuff like that. And I'm a pizza store, so we're both competing, right? There's the other cafe that sells hamburgers, and two Sublaki stores like right over there, and one that's going to be opening in a couple of years. That makes 7 stores with mine 8. So between those 100 customers, not even 50 customers, 8 stores, you have to find a way to make them come here. At least from those 50, the 20, or the 10, right? So you always have to be changing up, having something new. So I decided plants will make them feel more like, yay. And the birds too. And I have to figure out what to do. Is this summer going to be worth it? Yeah, well, are we going to make money? Are we going to go broke? Is the coronavirus going to come back in September and close everything back, and I won't have enough time to pay down even more debt? Because I did a great amount of paying down debt even during the lockdown. Too many decisions, and it's getting harder and harder every day to make them. And you might say, well, you don't need 45 euros worth of plants. And I'm like, oh, yes, I do. Because most of the, what are they called? Kalaois are going outside because they grew too much. They knew, and I have to fill something up. Because I was looking at it at some point while cleaning the windows, and I'm like, how did I live all these years without flowers? Customers might have thought that my store was ugly. So there's plants hanging there. I want it to be different. I want to have plants in the store because it does make it look cozier. And I'm looking at another plant. It's like I see plants here, but I see plants around me. I see plants in front of me, plant there. So I want to do the same thing with outside, inside the house, like all the place. So even if I get bored of plants, I can just switch between house and store. So it's like I don't have to have a dumb cane upstairs, which is in the package, and watch it grow. And I get bored of it, I could just bring it downstairs. I get bored of it downstairs in the store, I just bring it back up. The same thing with a few of the plants that I bought. I can't remember all of them because it's been a month. So I'm thinking, what should I do? Decisions are very hard, and you don't know what's coming up in a week, a month, or a day. All these decisions have to be taken quickly, and I'm trying to figure them out. So we'll continue to see what's going to happen when I go to Edipso in a couple of hours. How am I going to pass 2 hours, like 3 hours, plus the drive, 1 hour back and forth, 3 hours in the boiling sun? We'll see. I came prepared to English school with, let me just get him, a cooler, a tablecloth, napkin, some water, a knife, and another lunchbox that's behind me, which I can't reach right now, which has sugar inside. So we can have strawberries. And there's no strawberries around in the 3 supermarkets. So I guess we'll just get ice cream. They had cherries, but they were like €6 a kilo. That's way out of budget. So maybe tomorrow I'll pop over to Istea or on Friday and go get some. Can't even eat healthy. And of course, I'm in the car. My coffee. There's no way I'm spending money on coffee. Not just sit down and read the specials from Lidl that I got about a couple of days ago and I didn't even have a look at it. Because I won't be shopping. I just wanted strawberries. And that's it. That's what I'm going to do. Just going to have one scoop for me, one scoop for my daughter of ice cream from the bakery right beside me when she finishes school, and walk back home to clean, cook, and whatever we have to do. See, no money being spent again today. But I'll be spending it tomorrow and a few other days with the plants, the planters, the soil, the bird cages. Have other plants, other places to spend. So till tomorrow, see you guys. Keep saving no matter what.